Sister Wives. Meri Brown drops a few jaws updating fans in real time. Sister Wives star Meri Brown offered some somber notes, a few hysterically funny quips, and then got a little frisky in her latest update on life outside the TLC show. But she managed to drop a few jaws among the audience with a couple of her innuendos. She also revealed something that recently dawned on her concerning grieving for Garrison Brown. So Meri shared a mixed bag of news from her bed and breakfast establishment in Utah on a live feed Friday night. Sister Wives. The world according to Meri Brown. Meri Brown calls it just how she sees it. She knows that some people like her and others don't. But that's fine by her. She once wore the hat as the first wife in the Sister Wives family. So she's got plenty of experience with negative comments. Despite enduring years of nasty comments coming her way, she didn't get used to it. Those awful zingers still hurt. But she moves on and is thankful for all the support many other fans give her. Meri's live venue, Friday Nights with Friends, draws a crowd to her Instagram page. Jen Sullivan, Meri's best friend, co-hosts. These two are a comedy act as they feed off each other. It's very different from what you see in the Sister Wives series. These two can make even the most mundane acts of life look interesting. And that is what they did this weekend as they hit on things that sparked interest in fans. A very loose venue. To set the scene of Meri Brown's show, you have Meri and Jen squished together. This way, their cell phone camera can pick them both up on the screen. But all too often, one of them gets cut off. Most of the time it is Jen. This week, Meri Brown's dog barked excessively throughout the time they addressed their fans. As Sister Wives followers watched, a shadow would appear every so often. Jen explained that the shadow belonged to her husband. The poor guy paced the grounds outside waiting for his wife to finish up. But then the fans learned that the dog was barking because her husband was outside. Slip in a promotion or two. Last week, the ladies wore sweatshirts and sweatpants with the logo indicating a soda brand. This week, a can of that soda replaced the sippy cups usually seen in Meri and Jen's hands. While sipping the brand, they threw in a few of the flavors they liked from this soda line. Plus, they managed to squeeze in where you can buy it. Sister Wives fans wondered if this was a paid promotion they were dishing out. Whatever comes to Meri's mind. The original matriarch of the Sister Wives bunch doesn't have an agenda for this online show. No, it's more like they just wing it. Or you might say they run with whatever pops into their heads. And some of that is hilarious. Jen and her husband have appeared on the Sister Wives show with Meri Brown. While Jen got some good airtime, her husband was only on the screen for about 30 seconds. This week, Jen told Meri how a Sister Wives fan recognized her husband. It sounds like that tickled his fancy to be seen as a celebrity. On the other hand, Jen doesn't seem at all after a celebrity status. Risque talk with Meri and Jen Sullivan. Meri, Jen, and her husband spent a little time working around the B&B last week. Meri explained how they attempted to get a screw into a concrete wall. So as Meri Brown and Jen's husband worked on that, Jen couldn't contain herself while hearing the conversation. "Is the hole big enough?" started it off, but other sentences followed. While they were only discussing the work on the wall, it gave Jen fuel for innuendos. So chatter about the light construction might have sounded a bit risque if you were in earshot but couldn't see what they were doing. And Jen had a field day with this. But it left her husband saying this is why he doesn't spend much time with these two together. Meri's grief over Garrison Brown. Meri Brown is about to launch her next project. On Monday, May 6, she will introduce the world to her new Worthy Up business. So far, Meri described Worthy Up as a message that everyone is worthy. Then she talked about a Sister Wives fan who used this to describe grieving. So Meri applied this to her grief over Garrison Brown's passing. She implied that everyone is worthy of grieving, just like the fan grieving a loved one. So there you have it. Meri Brown updates you on her life today, outside the